Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to today's encouragement from Spirit. I hope you guys are well. Let's take a look and see the energy that's coming in today. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe. And if you are new to Blood Moon Oracle, if you would consider subscribing and hitting the bell so that you can be notified in case I go live or if I post new content, okay? So taking a look at the energies, the encouragement coming in for the day, we have growth, we have risk, we have teamwork, we have distance, caching, and territory. So it feels like today Spirit is talking about the energy of stepping out and doing what comes natural, doing what you feel like is being urged within you to do. That's where the expansion, that's where the growth is going to come from. Now, this also could mean doing something that is a bit challenging, not avoiding those types of things, but allowing yourself room to make mistakes if necessary, to learn from your failures if necessary. That is the stuff that growth is made of. That's the stuff that success is made of. That one time that you allow yourself to get back up and go out and do it again. Maybe the time that you just wow yourself, right? And so this is all about pushing yourself out there and allowing yourself to take advantage of opportunities, take risks even, believing in yourself that, there's a way. This is also possibly about working with others when it's possible to get a job done, to get jobs done, or to fulfill missions, or especially around difficulties or challenges, right? Utilizing your resources and those that are at your disposal to assist you, like not being afraid to look into things like coaching or joining, like-minded groups where you can come together. Spirit was talking to me last night about coming together, bringing energy together, right? Each of us alone hold a tremendous amount of power, but when we join together with like-minded people, that power is multiplied. And so don't be afraid to actually put yourself out there and try different things. And the internet is especially useful right now because you don't really necessarily have to be close to somebody. Before the internet, the groups that we were a part of were usually groups that you would find right there in your vicinity, or you're traveling to go be a part of something, which we still do that too, but the internet has made things so convenient. And so this may even be you connecting with people or having the opportunity or invitations, with groups online, or connecting with someone at a distance. This may also need a little bit of space right? If there is something that you've been intently focused on, giving it room to breathe, backing up off of it for a moment. Sometimes we can get so focused and intent on something that it becomes, we lose sight of it because we're so focused on it, right? And moving back or taking a break for a minute and then coming back is refreshing, right? You get to actually see what you've been working on after stepping away from a moment, and the ideas and the inspiration becomes replenished sometimes when we do that. There may be a need for that for some of us. Yeah. And just really utilizing what it is that we have. Utilizing what we have. And there's a level of protection too, as I'm feeling here. Spirit is saying there's a level of protection that can be created, right? When you involve yourself with like-minded people. Just being amongst those that, have the same goals and the same values, right? And can strive towards the same thing. There's a level of protection in being in that kind of dynamic. And so that's another benefit to that. And so this really feels today like Spirit is encouraging us to believe in ourselves and to allow, right? What is it that you want to do at this point right now? And are you receptive to opportunities that are open for you to create the circumstances for that to come into your reality? Any part of that is presenting a challenge or blocks, right? Is there like a way to possibly look to other resources that might offer advice or assistance in this process? It's being open to all opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot here and see what comes out today for the encouragement. What is the encouragement today, Spirit? And what I'm really seeing is someone who really has a thought of doing something. We have the Fool here. It's almost like a thought of doing something that's really different than what they may be doing right now, different than anything that they've ever done. There's a rising desire and passion to do that and thoughts around that. And there may be just a little bit of, with the High Priestess, needing to trust yourself and what you're feeling, what you're seeing. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. It's almost like there's the realization that this is new. You don't really understand like how to implement this. Dropping cards, how to implement this. But where there's a will, there is most definitely a way. And what we really don't understand many times is if it has been given to you as a vision, if you're able to visualize that, vision is, in fact, I see vision as a gift. It's a gift. It's like a creativity that we have internally. And we don't just pop up with ideas. Those are many times inspired ideas They're being channeled right in. And sometimes we get a little intimidated because it feels so different than anything we've ever experienced. Or it's so big that it's like, oh, that couldn't possibly happen. I'm tripping. Most definitely I'm tripping. But you're not. Spirit is saying you're not. Yes. I gave you those ideas. I gave you those desires in your heart. I gave you those, says Spirit. You're not tripping. Right? There's a connection here. And it's directing you into something new, possibly something that you've never experienced. So yeah, it's rightly so. You do feel new. You feel like a novice. You feel lost. And kind of like, okay, so you've given me this huge vision, this huge idea, but it's almost like, now what with the Four of Pentacles? Like, how am I supposed to bring this, into fruition? Like, where are the resources? Where's the money? Where's the pieces? Where are the pieces to this? I'm feeling. Where's the foundation, the base that I'm going to build from, right? It's almost like there's just the idea here. It hasn't even been realized, any part of it yet. But Spirit is definitely letting you know that it starts with a vision, right? So many times and so many different practices or religions, even so many different spiritual paths, we see vision being a very important aspect of our existence, of our being. It is the very essence of creation. And so that's the beginning of something very beautiful, very possible. And Spirit is meeting you right there at the Fool. Right there at the beginning, where it's just an idea, a playful idea, a spark of inspiration, of wanting something new, going in a whole different direction, and possibly not even having the slightest idea of how this is going to turn out. Yet, it's been given to you. And you can be sure about it, right? It's sure. This connection is sure. What you're seeing is sure. What you're feeling is sure. Trust yourself. Take advantage of the nudges and the messages that come through. This may even be a time to write down these visions, these messages. Yeah. Spirit is just letting you know you're not tripping today. No, you're not. And so the first thing that gets done is there's the foundation. There's the base of whatever it is that we're creating or looking into. And so this may be a time to start planning towards it. Start thinking around ways to tap into this energy and start building it, right? Even if it's just little tiny things. This may be a time to consider finances and, possible strategies around that. That's actually a huge part in every vision. I don't know too many visions that don't have finances at some point at the heart of it, right? And if this is seeking security in work, right? This could be maybe going and taking some classes. If you're looking to reach a very high point position, going and taking some classes, educating yourself, lifting up your awareness and your knowledge around that thing. This has something to do with stability and finances. But for some, there is a lot of support that you have around this. Today is actually November 22nd, and Venus and Saturn are very close in sextile. What that means is that the energies are very potent for certain things to be supported and placed in motion, you know. And this may be a time of very likely success with what it is that we are intending to. It's a very lucky time. And so this may be the perfect time, right? This says that anything that you put out may in fact be favored and successful, multiplied. The energies are ripe for the energy of fruition. That's what that says. Now, this also may be a time with the Page of Wands of having to really lift yourself up to a higher level of knowing, a higher level of expertise. But understanding you're starting at the bottom. So it's being open to learn something new, to get a new skill under your belt. This is going to require for you to actually put yourself in a student's position, right? Being open to that. To actually take this journey on, okay? With the Tower and the outcome, we're not talking about bad. This means that there's going to be a new foundation that needs to be established here. A change in patterns, a change in cycles, and a change with even status, even, you know, and how we look at that. What does that mean, right? How we look at that will change status and wealth and prosperity and abundance. It's a change to those kinds of things, and a change in the habits around those and how we look at things. The Tower talks about just a sudden change of direction. So this is calling for an uprooting of everything, right? This is an opportunity to have a total revamp of life, I feel like. An opportunity for a total revamp, okay, is here. Will it require risk? Of course. Of course it will, right? Will it require teamwork? Most definitely, most likely, yeah. This also for some may necessitate moving from one place to another, not only mentally moving, but also physically moving. It will require you pulling out things that may have been hidden away, things you may not have shown anybody that lie deep within. I always love the look on people's face when you pull out your ace, right? And it's like, dang, what? I didn't even know you had it in you. Well, listen, now you know, right? But this is a growth moment for someone, an opportunity. Yeah. When we decide to step out and do something different or allow ourselves to experience something new, it's definitely scary, right? But we do it anyway. What's the worst that can happen, right? We do it anyway. And because we are open to that experience and the lessons that come with that, there's tremendous growth, okay? And so there's an opportunity here to revamp life. For whoever this is for, if you want it, Spirit is offering this to you right now. And you have all the support you need with the Wheel of Fortune. This says that the tables are turned in your favor right now, today. We have the Six of Wands, which is promising success, right? Promising success. It will be successful. We have the Ace of Pentacles. It has the ability to be bigger than you could ever imagine. Huger than you could ever even dream, right? The potential is limitless. How far do you want to take it? How big do you want it to be? That's completely up to you. Now, coming in also as the Six of Wands, for some, this is an opportunity of a better life, to move away from something very unstable and back, over to something more peaceful, more solid, even more fulfilling. Eight of Wands. For some of you, you may be having the opportunity to travel. And the King of Pentacles bringing in stability, lots of wealth and prosperity. And so, yeah, opportunity for revamp. I feel like we've been in this energy for quite a while now. And it's almost like Spirit has given ample time to jump on this ride towards change. Spirit has given ample time, ample opportunities for those that are willing to step out of their comfort zone. Okay? The times may not always be, this ripe. It may not always be this charged for this kind of change. And so Spirit is saying, you better jump on this bandwagon while it's moving, And so if you've been giving thought to this, if ideas have been coming to you, this may be for you. This time, these opportunities, these invitations may in fact be for you. And so for whoever this is for, thank you for stopping by. Definitely a message from Spirit. And so this has been a message from Blood Moon Oracle, the encouragement of the day. Thank you for stopping by. And until next time, enjoy your day. Bye. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, I'm going to post a video here or here, whichever one. And let's see if you like this one. Go ahead and take a look at that one. You may like that one as well. And look around on the page. There may be other things that draw you in and encourage you as well. There's lots to take a look at. All right. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure reading for you. Bye.